Each one of us, we parent our children in a certain way. It is very important to be self-aware who you are as a parent, how you are doing it, correct where you need to correct. I'm going to talk about parenting styles. The first one is the authoritative parenting, where you have a balance of authority and support. There is collaboration between children and the parents, while at the same time there is clear understanding of the authority of the parent, but also the independence of the child. The authoritative parent tends to be more effective because they know who they are. They are confident and secure in their role and authority as a parent. It means that as a parent, you are going to try to learn more about human behavior so that when you are raising your child, you are watching them to understand who they are so that you can influence the children to become the best that they can become. When we try to control children, they eventually will become more rebellious. Then you have who we call the permissive parent. Now, the permissive parent is the one who has very low authority and very high accepting and freedom and liberty for the children. There are no clear guidelines about what is expected in the home. These children, they grow up with no limits, even though our children are fighting against the rules. They love and they feel more secure when they have clear rules and boundaries. You, as a permissive parent, you will need to increase your ability of creating rules, expectations, and communicating them with your children. Then we have the uninvolved parent. The uninvolved parent is the parent who provides, but emotionally they are absent. There is no interest in guiding this child about school, about friends, about what is going on in their lives. With this child, they develop a feeling of loneliness in this family. They don't feel that they are good enough because there is no value that is being given to them except now making sure they have their survival needs met. The fourth parenting style is the authoritarian or autocratic. And this is where the parent is the one who has the power. So they parent through control. So there are boundaries, there are rules, but they are very rigid and the children have no say. They will not be allowed to express their individuality. It is what the parents say. Usually the authoritarian parent believes that children are there to be seen and not to be heard. If you want to effectively raise a generation and children who will be able to make choices and decisions in their adult life, try not to be so rigid that you can't listen. Why are some parents that way? They have high levels of anxiety. When things don't go the way they want them to go, they find themselves unable to adjust to the new. They kind of parent through rewards and punishment. So the children, they are either anticipating punishment because of mistakes done, or they are going to work towards getting rewards by avoiding any kinds of mistakes. So they are living in self-preservation, so they cannot thrive. And the parent also is living in survival mode. When you are an authoritarian parent, you may have power, you may have control, but you have no influence on your children in terms of emotionally connecting with them. So your children grow up feeling lonely in your home. So these families, they would need to learn how to heal from those wounds, so that they can be able to find a way to reconnect in a healthy way. I can help you to understand your children, understand yourself, and then create the effective parenting that you desire.